The breakdown you're about to watch is brought to you by We Want Picks Premium Membership. Premium membership gets you all sorts of exclusive content, early bets, fantasy tools, and betting guides. Check it out now, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Get ahead of these betting lines and get access to all of the tools now with an optimizer. We have a DraftKings optimizer available to you at the same low price of $10 a month. That's $2.50 a week. You get all of our bets early, all of our fantasy content early. You get betting tools and now a DraftKings optimizer, DraftKings ownership, and everything you need to build now up to 150 lineups with just a few clicks. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. It is only $10 a month. All right, $10 a month. You have one good week. You pay for the whole year. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. And as always, if you want $50, all you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. I'll send you $50. So next up at UFC 279, we have the rebooked fight between Denis Tiuliulin versus Jamie Pickett. I butchered that last name again. Denis Tiuliulin is 10-6 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a submission loss in his UFC debut. Jamie Pickett is 13-7, 2-3 in his last 5, and he's coming off that submission loss to Kyle Dawkins. And I mentioned this fight has been rescheduled. This is supposed to happen at UFC Vegas back in July. Jamie Pickett's a solid striker who uses his length to manage the range and keep people at bay. If you look at the stats, he has a 3-4 striking differential, so he has hit more than he hits his opponents, and that's 100% because he is gun shy. He just doesn't let his hands go like he should, and that can be frustrating to watch at times because you know he's the better striker in most matchups. He's just not throwing those strikes. Denis is really fun coming forward striker. He's always hunting for a finish. He has no problem getting into a slugfest, and I actually think that's what he wants to do. I don't think he just gets sucked into it. I think he's looking for that slugfest, and it's almost like his game plan is, let's make this as ugly and fast-paced as possible because he thrives in that chaos. He does have legit power in his hands, but he has some pretty big grappling holes here. And this could be a fun fight because even though he's gun-shy, what a buffoon. Even though he's gun-shy, Jamie Pickett is dangerous, and Denis loves making fights dirty. If Jamie manages the range and then engages with takedowns, which we've seen him do, he did it against Holmes, he did it against Staropoli, he did it against Chukwu, I can see him having some success there. But if he's just too patient with his strikes and he lets Tiuliulin get in his face, then I think he ends up in a war, and he doesn't want that. He's just not going to do well in that war. And right now, Pickett is trending down. He was pretty much a 2-1 favorite, and now he's trending down. This fight might actually flip with Denis being the favorite come fight night, but I do think it's a very close fight. Both these guys have very clear paths to victory. Denis can win a high-volume brawl. Pickett can win well-timed grappling. I'm going to lean Pickett because he does have 8 takedowns in the UFC, and he is an okay striker, and these low-volume guys are super frustrating. But if Jamie gets it to the ground, I think it's a clear win for him. So I got to go with Jamie here, but that's not a super high-confidence pick. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, if you guys follow my Twitter and you saw my Sunday breakdowns, which I guess was yesterday. I'm used to doing this on Tuesday. You saw it yesterday. I was breaking down this fight, going through, doing my notes. Denis is this, Jamie Pickett's this. And then I checked the odds. I could not believe that Jamie Pickett was the favorite in this fight. Not only was he a favorite, I think at the time he was like a minus 150, something like that. Could not believe he was the favorite in this fight. Listen, Jamie Pickett is well-rounded. Jamie Pickett does not belong in the UFC. Jamie Pickett does not belong in the UFC. He is well-rounded, but he's slow in the striking, doesn't have a finish in the UFC, doesn't have real power. His wrestling's just okay. I've seen him kind of fold in fights as well. He can get taken down on his own right. And then when I look at my dude, Denis, man, this dude, Denis, is a savage. I understand he's got the losses as well. But you watch his last fight. That was a short notice fight. He was a plus 750 dog. I mean, dog, going into that fight, and he came through and didn't give a fuck, Angelo. I know I'm not supposed to cuss, but in this situation, he did not care going into that fight, and he landed some clean 1-2s. I mean, those Nate Diaz just right down the pipe, the pa straight across the jaw that probably drops 80% of the people it lands on, and this was against the dominant wrestling Russian. He attempted a takedown on the Russian. He went in and said, guess what? I'm going to take you down. Ankle picked the dude, nearly took him down. Eventually, obviously, he did get taken down. And 2 fights ago against another, I think, undefeated Russian or one lost Russian, another grapple-heavy Russian, he was also taken down. But if you watch those fights and you watch those takedowns, he's a tough dude to take down, man. He's been taken down by people that are very, very good wrestlers, and that's all they do basically is take people down. Jamie Pickett is not that guy. I mean, I don't know what to say. Jamie Pickett is not that dude that's shooting blast doubles and trying to take people down. His takedowns, especially in his last fight, are the most telegraphed things. I mean, he's just head down. Angelo, it would make you sick if you saw some of these takedown attempts. So when I watch this fight, I see the striking of Denis much cleaner than Jamie, much more powerful than Jamie. He's got that absolute dog in him. The guy is training with Sean Strickland, so you know he's a wild dude. But the takedown, maybe he does get the takedown. Maybe Jamie Pickett does get the takedown. I don't think the takedown is going to be an issue. I think it's of standing on the feet. The knee is just marching this dude down, 1s and 2s, straight down the pipe. Probably finds a finish. I'm the knee all the way, man. If you're a premium member, I got bets. You better become a premium member. So
that's a solid plug. Jacob does have a bunch of bets, prop bets, other bets on this fight and more. Go to WeWantPicks.com at the top. Nice little button there. Just click become a member. It is $10 a month. You hit one freaking bet. First of all, if you just follow, and I don't want to say follow the lock of the week because that's public, but if you just follow a couple bets, I mean, premium membership coming off UFC Paris, you could have paid for that for years. Years. I don't know what a unit is for you, but even if you only have a $10 unit, you paid for many months worth. WeOnPicks.com at the top, click become a member. So listen, we're on opposite sides, but there's a spectrum to the picks, right? I'm like, mine's just a tiny touch, slight lean towards Jamie Pickett. Now it's pretty clear, low confidence pick, and I think, the grappling can get it done. You are very, very confident in Denis. So you average that out, I guess between the two of us, the pick is Denis essentially, because your
confidence in the pudding.
Your confidence is. What's
your thought on tapioca?
Okay. $7,900. I do think there is a ton of value there because Jamie Pickett, he's gun shy. He doesn't let his hands fly. I really don't see him getting a knockout. And, frankly, if he wins, it's the grappling. He gets the takedowns and he can work from there. So I don't know if he's worth the $8,300, even though I think he might win. So I agree. I think Tiuliulin, $7,900 in DraftKings, that's probably the play there. It's probably one of the more value guys on this card.
It's the best value in DraftKings.
All right. Monkey Knife Fight Strike Lines, 64-52. I definitely like the under on Jamie Pickett. He's just so low volume. It's frustrating as hell. Again, I'm picking Jamie Pickett because I think he can get the takedowns. Denis comes in brawling, and if Jamie ducks and shoots or works in a trip, he can get the takedowns. He can get it done. So I'm definitely the less on 52 there for Jamie Pickett. What do you think? Yes, you. Right.
Just one note talking about Jamie Pickett. This fight was supposed to be what you said in like July
UFC
or something
Vegas,
like that.
58 in July.
I guess they offered Jamie another opponent, and he said, no, I want to fight this guy. But then I watched an interview, and I sent it to you, Angelo. He said, I've never seen this guy fight. I don't know. He's one of those fighters that he doesn't watch the fights. He lets his coaches watch the fights, and they tell him how to fight. So he wanted to fight this guy, but at the same time, he's like, I've never seen him fight. I don't know what he does. So it's a weird situation there. I don't know.
It is weird. Unless, he was training for somebody. He said he let his coaches watch the fights. His coaches come up with a game plan.
Yeah, that's exactly
and
what
he
I just
just
said.
blindly
Thanks,
follows them. So my point is, he's already done that once, so he's probably like, we'll just do that again. Stick with that game plan. Clown. Like, I don't think that he sees something that like, oh, this is how I'm going to do it. But we'll see what happens. Jacob and I are split on this fight, but Jacob far more confident in his pick than I am in mine. WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our 5 betting partners. Make a deposit, and we'll send you $50. It's that simple. WeWantPicks.com. Sign up, make a deposit. I'll send you $50 as a thank you.